Lazy Dreamer ASMR. Good evening, everybody. Today I am going to be reviewing the Royal Rumble pay-per-view that happened last Saturday and maybe see where my predictions went horribly wrong. If you haven't already, check out my predictions video where I explained the rationale behind my predictions. Spoiler alert, I did not predict either Royal Rumble winner correctly. Let me know how yours held up too. And let's get straight into the video. The first match that I'm going to be talking about is Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens in a ladder match for the Undisputed WWE Championship. This match caught me by surprise. I didn't really expect them to get that violent with each other. I should have known because Kevin Owens is a maniac and he does really crazy spots, like swanton bombing off of things. Like, he's insane. But every single spot that happened where one of them would get thrown or dropped onto a ladder made everybody that I was watching with like recoil in terror. We were like, oh my god, that looks so painful. And I bet you it was. Like, they took some serious bumps in this match. It was a banger. Like, this match was definitely a banger. Not the best match that I've seen since the last Royal Rumble. I think that one goes to CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre at Bad Blood, but it's still like a hell of a match, and it made it really clear why they are the top dogs in this company right now. Their ability to sell is uncanny. I was seriously convinced that Cody was down for the count and unconscious when the ref was checking on him. And you know, that last part where KO went headfirst into the ladder was insane. I thought that he was seriously injured there. I will say that Cody winning was very predictable, and the very last minute of the match after KO got hurt and Sami Zayn ran out to help him, I think that very last minute felt pretty short because Cody just like slowly climbed up the ladder and took down the belts, and we were all expecting Sami to like run in and turn on Cody or something, you know. So the very last minute was a little but the entire match was so good. And we also got a tease how Cody might be turning heel, or, you know, at least no longer being portrayed as this squeaky clean babyface that he has been in the past, which I liked. But yeah, overall, really good match, really impressive wrestling. Just that last minute, I wish it was like choreographed different. The next match that I'll be talking about is DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Okay, so this match, I need to know your opinions on this match because I thought it was alright. To be honest, I wasn't paying too much attention to it, but like, I was still watching it, but we were snacking in the meantime and kind of talking. But like, it was decent, it was solid. Nothing super exciting happened. I don't recall. I will say that somehow my prediction was right, but the Street Profits returning and becoming, you know, full-fledged heels was not on my prediction sheet. Something had to happen that was, you know, crazy in this match to make it pay-per-view level, so I guess it makes sense in that way. And I think it sets up for like a 3-way tag team match between the 3 of them. We'll see if like they can elevate it to maybe WrestleMania level. If not, maybe just like Elimination Chamber, a match at Elimination Chamber. Yeah, I guess that makes the most sense. But the pacing of this match was good too. I felt like it maintained energy throughout. But I don't know, I still felt like it was a little bit weird to have that match on a pay-per-view. I feel like this should have been at Saturday Night Main Event, to be honest, but let me know what you guys thought of it for sure. So the next match that I'll be talking about is the Women's Royal Rumble. I will just start by saying that I really enjoy both Rumble matches. The women's match was so good until the final 3, but I will get there in a second. Io Sky and Liv Morgan being the first 2 entrants was actually not part of my predictions, but it did kick it off with a bang. By the way, there's a train passing in the background. I'm sorry for the extra noise. I hope it's not too annoying. But anyways, Io Sky entering at number 1 made me so excited because I thought that my prediction would come true and that she would win. And definitely shared that same energy. There were a few entrants that I wasn't familiar with because, you know, I don't watch NXT or TNA, but that didn't really make my excitement die. If anything, I was more excited to see, you know, how they altered the dynamic in the ring and who they would eliminate in turn, and like possible feuds being set up between them. Like Lash Legend was a really good entrant. I feel like she fit really well with this year's Royal Rumble. And of course Jordan Grace with the Piper Niven spot. Like, you gotta be kidding me. In the words of Michael Cole, you gotta be kidding me. I liked Maxine Dupree's moment where she eliminated Ivy Niles. I'm happy that she was able to do that because I've been rooting for her. I will still say Maxine Dupree, Chelsea Green, and Tiffany Stratton need to form a faction together called like the Pretty Girls or something like that. Other big returns were, you know, Trish Stratus, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte Flair. Oh, and Nikki Bella at number 30, which I was like, oh my god, I remember you from all those compilations my boyfriend and I have watched on YouTube when I was learning about the WWE. But yeah, the final three being Roxanne Perez, Nia Jax, and Charlotte Flair was kinda lame, to be honest. Like, did anybody else feel that too? Because I knew that Roxanne couldn't win because she wasn't like known enough to become the winner, and Nia Jax would be a terrible winner because I don't think I want to see her feud with Tiffany Stratton or Rhea Ripley again. So it made it obvious that Charlotte was going to win. You know, and good for her. I saw that she had a promo last night on Raw. I haven't watched all of Monday Night Raw yet, but I will soon. But I did hear that she had a promo and like she was getting booed, so she had to do like a heel turn or something. I don't know how true that is. I have to watch the promo myself, but I really hope that we just get a good match out of this win. I'm sure we will. Her versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 2 years ago was like the match that made me love the women's roster, like that made me love women's wrestling in WWE. Like, so good. The men's Royal Rumble match, guys, this is so embarrassing. I did not see Jey Uso winning, like, at all. If you go back and watch my predictions video and listen to what I said, I literally said something like, yeet, more like, no yeet, because you're not winning. That is so embarrassing. I completely discounted him from winning, and now I feel pretty stupid. To be honest, I'm not super pumped that he won. I was really disappointed in his match against Jimmy last year at WrestleMania, and so it makes me kind of nervous to know that he has to main event one night this year. Like, I feel like it better be the feud of a lifetime because I feel like there are so many other cool storylines to pursue. But that's okay. I'm not angry about it. You know, I'm not a hater. I'm just like a little disappointed. But I did watch his promo on Raw last night where he spent like a good 10-15 minutes just like talking about how thankful he was and crying and whatnot. So, you know, I do like the humbleness that he's bringing to, you know, his win. However, this match was so good. It was so good. Rey versus Penta was so good. It was the moment that I've been waiting for since Penta returned to first came to WWE like a week or two ago. And then we also finally got Rollins versus Reigns versus Punk, you know, which would be a crazy triple threat at WrestleMania. And we also got Jacob Fatu coming in and fucking it all up. And it was great, and him throwing a temper tantrum at the end looked a little too real, so that was kind of worrisome. But anyways, it sets up for so many different possible feuds, so that made it fun to watch. I will say that Show Speed's spot in the Rumble was well done. Like, if it had to have been done, I'm happy it happened this way. And I'm happy he immediately got eliminated because I would not have been able to watch more than that. I would not have been able to watch him in the ring for longer than what he was. Also, Logan Paul being entrant number 30 was so bad. I'm sorry, but like, can all number 30 entrants be surprises, please? Because by 29 we're like, oh, like Logan Paul still hasn't come in yet. Okay then. But anyways, John Cena versus Jay at the end was also an interesting final two because there there's no way that John Cena wins this. But, you know, I kind of don't want Jay to win it anyways, so. Anyways, yeah, he ended up winning, and hopefully they really build up the rivalry that he's going to be in. It better be good. It better be good if they want me to watch it. I know that Triple H is cooking. I just don't know what he's cooking yet. So we'll see how that plays out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this year's Royal Rumble. If you want more ASMR wrestling content, don't forget to subscribe. I post a bunch of other random content like cozy gaming sessions, movie discussions, theory videos, things like that. I basically just post things that I would want other ASMR content creators to post, and whatever interests me. If you ever have like a suggestion or whatever, let me know. I'll see if I can make it happen. I also have a very special